Hey, how's it going? This is Jeff Redding. I want to give you guys a little look at what's been going on. Update you guys on things so far here on my series, A Little Less Haze Gray. Right now it's around 3 o'clock in the morning, which is probably one of the, from 3 to 4 when I've been getting off of this watch, I've been able to get some work done. Things have been going pretty good with the Little Less Haze Gray project. On my YouTube channel, I got some criticism. I got my first critic on one of my videos. I guess it's a sailor from an amphib who was saying that being on a small ship's not as taxing as being on a big amphib, which I'm trying to get to an amphib, so we'll see how that works out. But hey, I thought it was great. You know, I got my first critic on YouTube. You know, outstanding for a videographer. But I wanted to show you guys a little bit about the equipment that I got going on here, so where you guys can gain a sense of like what it is that I'm doing and what it is that I'm working with. So the first thing that I'm going to show you is this. This is one of the, you know, in terms of the cameras that I use, I refer to the cameras as the brushes, and I refer to the computers as the canvases, and then the gallery is my YouTube channel, J Juggler Redding. Now this camera right here that I'm using, this is a Canon Vixia. It's a Canon Vixia HFS10. I think that, you know, for my purposes, it's a bit much of a camera. I think I could get away with a $300 camera and do the same stuff that I'm doing. I just haven't had the time to use all the features that this camera can execute. But this camera has been great. I have bumped up some of the levels of quality. I've messed with some of the vivid features, filters, effects that it has. This can do a lot more than your normal consumer camera. This is like your top-end consumer camera before you spend $3,000 on a professional camera, which I didn't want to spend $3,000 on a professional camera and be lugging it on a Navy warship. So this is the one I went with. Great camera. Canon Vixia HFS10. Now I'm going to have to switch cameras now and start videoing with the other camera, this camera, while I show you the camera that's in my hand right now. So let's try this out. Okay, so when I embarked on this project, you know, having done video before on deployment 2008, I just had a JVC Evereo camera, a little small $300 camera that just got thrashed. Just took salt water. I raked it through the snow, inboard snowboarding in Dubai. The camera went through hell. I gave it to a friend of mine so she can learn videography, and since graduated. So I've got the Canon camera, which you just saw, and you know, coming up on the ship, I was struggling with cameras because I needed something wide angle, and I was looking at this Canon Vixia camera, and the wide angle lens for it costs like $500. So I researched online and I decided to go with, I typed in wide angle cameras, video cameras, and I decided to go with this camera right here, which this camera has been awesome. This is the GoPro HD Hero camera. I ended up researching online and I found this camera, and I went to a motorcycle dealership and I bought one. This camera has been what I've been doing probably 95% of the video of A Little Less Haze Gray series, maybe even like close to 98% of the video I've been shooting for my A Little Less Haze Gray series has been with this little unit. It's a great little camera. It comes in like a rugged case, and it's just got a SD card in it, a little SD card that I take out and shove right in the computer, and it's good to go. But this camera's been great. And what's also great about this camera is when you buy one of these, it comes with this waterproof housing. So So this has been good for shipboard and underway. And then some of the videos that you guys have been seeing, I have the camera out in front of me, which I'm using this tripod right here. It's not tripod. I'm using this monopod right here, and I basically put the camera, the GoPro, on here, and I'm able to move it around in different areas. And whereas I'm hanging it from the helmet cam upside down, aiming at me for some of the video projects that I've been doing. So that's been a lot of fun to play with. Look it up online. It's the GoPro HD Hero. This camera is the bomb diggity, the supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Unfortunately, I had to order another one of these because I ordered some of these protective these lenses on the case, and then when I was in Japan recently, I had it out and I was sitting on this quay wall, or on this waterfront, with my friend Lesh, and the camera, it tippled over onto the concrete. So it's got a little, you'll see in the videos, some of the videos, it's got a little blemish on the lens. So I bought another one, and it should be coming in the mail, so I can continue with the project, and I can just keep it more in the case instead of taking it out and replace these protective lenses. But coming up, I'm going to try to get video of the screws of the ship underwater by submerging this underwater, so that's going to be interesting. So I'm just kind of going that direction, see where that goes. Alright, so let's move on to the canvas. Basically, you know, I had worked with Final Cut Express, and I worked with Final Cut Studio. You know, software wise, for the amount of time that I have to edit on board this ship, I have to use iMovie. I'm using iMovie 9, which comes stock on a Mac, and I got this iMovie 9 on this iMac, which is a 1 terabyte iMac, which I'm able to upload. I can upload 8-9 hours of video. Like the Conrad video was 8-9 hours of video compressed down to like 7 minutes. The laptop would have never taken that much video because this laptop is 250 gig, and this is 1 terabyte. So this is, I'm glad I wasn't going to bring this iMac with me, and I'm glad I did, because I've been able to get things accomplished that I couldn't do if I just would have brought my laptop. So the mothership iMac here has been pretty much kicking ass, so I'm pretty excited about that. And I just recently bought a time capsule hard drive for backup with it, and so that's been going good. So if there's any kind of problems, I got everything stored on this time machine backup time capsule hard drive. With my laptop, I'm using a Hitachi. This Hitachi rugged, I really like it. It's called a Simple Tough hard drive. This thing has been really, really nice. And so these are the two canvases that I'm using to create the videos. Now, with iMovie, I've been, you know, when I started this project, I wanted to do the music to the project, but I just do not have that kind of time to create the kind of music, because both these computers have iMovie 9 and a music production software called Ableton. And if you see here, I've got Ableton. This is an Akai APC40, which I've been playing with doing DJ sets, looping. I've been sampling sounds out on Liberty, like in Singapore. In the helmet experiment video, you'll see me holding this, and this is where I've been, you know, if I go to a temple, I can record prayers or local street musicians, and I've been dumping them into this laptop off of here and making loops and experimenting with sound. Now, in terms of starting to use those loops and sounds with the video, that's something I'm going to have to concentrate on when I get back from deployment, because I just don't have the amount of time to create the music for the videos. You know, all the YouTube videos you've been seeing are just little nuggets of a bigger project that I'm putting together, and ultimately the goal is when I return home, I want to project this 30-minute video and then do a DJ set to the video with the Akai APC-40 and my laptop, and then I'll use this right here I'll plug this in for projection of the video, and then I'll take this and DJ an Ableton Live set of music and samples. And so I've been experimenting with all this kind of stuff, and it's been a lot of fun. So that's what's going on with the more music side of things. I would really love it if I had the kind of time to create the music for my videos, but unfortunately right now I just don't have the time. I generally will do, during lunch I might have 30 minutes to do some editing. In the evening I usually limit myself to about an hour and a half. I'll come down here after watch, if I got a mid-watch or something, maybe do like an hour. So I got some criticism from my first critic on YouTube. He was saying, like, you know, if you wouldn't have time to edit video if, you know, you were on an amphib or whatever. And I think it's just important for my viewers to understand that I don't really spend a lot of time editing video, but the thing is that I'm not reading books, I'm not playing video games, I'm not watching movies. Pretty much any moment where I have a gap of time on board, I'm trying to be productive and create this project, the A Little Less Haze Gray project, because it's my goal to just I don't know, I'm just driven to create something and show the Navy in a way that no one has ever done before, and without this sort of polish and constraints and conformity of, say, a Naval Media Center production. So that's what I'm trying to do, is just show the feel and the vibe of my Navy experience, and just kind of see where it rolls. And you know, I'm not real sure what direction it's all going, and that's the beauty of it, is it's just kind of flowing as it's cruising along, and I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do next, you know, and that's just great, you know. So I just keep coming up with different ideas and just trying to I'm trying to be as effective with iMovie 9 video software and these two little cameras as I can to create the image and feel of traveling around on a deployment in the Navy and visiting these different countries and going out and eating the food and just slamming that all together with like really unique music, and so where my friends and family and the friends and family of the Momsen can really enjoy it. So with that, I don't have anything else at this point. I just wanted to give a shout out to all my friends back in the Skagit Valley. Things have been going pretty good out here. I've been feeling really well. I'm stoked, you know. I'm just going to keep on driving and getting this project done, and I'll be back home, and hopefully I can play my 30-40 minute DJ set with videos projected and just have it super intense and a lot of fun for everybody, and I'm looking forward to that. So anyways, I'll be in touch. Redding Inc. Little inside scoop on Redding Inc. I hope you enjoyed it. This is Jeff Redding. Until the next time, I'm out.